Welcome back to another video, everybody. Today we are doing a set seed speedrun of the seed Hermitcraft. I thought this would be a fun one to do because we have been doing the seasons a few times. So this time we're going to switch it up a little bit. So with every set seed speedrun, I know where I'm going. You need to know that, of course. But this was a very interesting seed. And the fact that I was like really trying to find spaces to cut timeouts, and I felt like all the way up until I got out of the nether, I did a really good job of that, but trying to get to the stronghold was literally, it was brutal. So during this commentary, I'm doing a post commentary. During it, I'm gonna like kind of go over my thought process of things that I'm doing within the world and stuff like that. And so obviously, you know, first thing that we're doing today right now is getting ourselves some wood. Now the good thing about this seed is that there was two things that got us to the nether incredibly fast. One was a buried treasure and the other was a ruined portal. They're right near the spawn of the seed and or near the spawn of the world. Once I get up here, you're gonna see that the world, or not the world, but this buried treasure has tons of iron. Very awesome, very awesome. And so I'm not going to do full commentary over this. What I'm going to do is like I'll record, or not record, but I'll like do commentary on parts that I think are special. Also, there's going to be some spots that I definitely speed up. Although the timer is already ran on the video, you can see that. So as I approach this island over here, we immediately get the buried treasure and then start heading towards the ruined portal, which is really close by. The good thing about the ruined portal that was in this world was that it had 2 gold blocks, so it's 16 iron in that chest, which is insane to think. But now we are gonna head over to the ruined portal, and this is like probably I would say the best ruined portal that we could get, because not only does it have a ton of lava, but it has the gold blocks and gold armor. And I think it has gold armor. I could be wrong there. I'll wait and see until we get there. But overall, the entry into the nether was really fast. And this could have been easily like say a 24 to 25 minute run, which is extremely good. Set seed is kind of weird. Like, sometimes you can get them to go really fast and sometimes they're very tedious. This was a tedious run because where things were in the nether, it didn't really work out to like try to blind travel to a different spot or to like locate a different type of travel. Basically, you want to come out on top of the stronghold, that way you don't have to do it. But for me to do that, I would have had to have gotten lucky with obsidian, and I didn't really get all that lucky. So yeah, so we're about to go into the nether, and once we get into the nether, we get really lucky with a fortress spawn from where this portal spawns. It's not very far away, but the bartering is sort of the hardest part about any speedrun, I think. Although we do play on Minecraft 1.16.1 where bartering is easier, it's still very tedious. But going into the nether with 18 gold is like a huge benefit. So watch and enjoy. All right, so we are now in the nether. And this nether spawns you up really high, so gonna use our boat to get down. First we gotta craft some armor though, so we're doing that. Basically gold boots are the way to go. Once I get down there though, it comes a fun run, because like we've got to manage quite a few things here. First off, we got to get gold, we got to barter, we got to do all that stuff, plus we got to go to the fortress and things like that. And I got a gas shooting me. We're playing gas tennis, guys. Gas tennis is no fun. All right, so now becomes where sort of the pre-planned run really like helps you, because you know exactly where to go to mine everything. So for the next few minutes, I simply just start mining as much gold as I can get my hands on. My barter luck is pretty darn terrible, and so because of that, I tend to over collect. I probably didn't need to collect as much gold as I did, but I felt like it was important to do so. So, and another reason you're probably wondering, like, when I had mentioned traveling to the stronghold via the Nether, 5-minute lag, by the way. One of the other reasons why I didn't do that was because coordinates. I would have had to go like over I think about 500 to 600 blocks in the Nether when my portal was just closer. It was kind of a judgment call on what I should have actually done, and I just wasn't really sure. I'm still pretty new to speedrunning, and although I love it and I'm very passionate about it, like there's still much to be learned. It's an ever evolving sport. That's one thing that I've learned very quickly. Like, you learn a meta that somebody comes up with, and then like 2 days later there's a newer meta for it, and it just goes so fast. So anyways, we're collecting gold. Pretty soon I'm gonna try to kill some hoglins because we need food. We've got a lava bucket, so there's some pretty easy ways to kill the hoglins. Right now I'm trying to make gold and failing pretty badly, but all right. So we've got quite a bit of gold now. So I think what I'm probably gonna do in the video now is talk about how to kill hoglins, especially if you're speedrunning. If you do certain strategies, you don't really have a lot of food. So what you need to do is you need to pillar up at least 4 blocks. Hoglins are too tall, so you just want to spam click your lava. Don't let it place. Doing this over and over again will give you cooked food, and also kill those little guys. And so, very loud car honking outside. Sorry if you heard that, but yeah, if you do get hit off, it's no big deal. But this gives you a lot of food, and it's good food because it's cooked food. These guys are so obnoxious, by the way. So I'm trying to just get all the hoglins I possibly can, resetting my tower. And to be honest with you, I probably spent too much time in this area. I probably should have tried to get rid of some of these guys, or just try to avoid them, I should say. But more or less, I think that I did play this well, but at the same time, you gotta be efficient. I don't feel like I was very efficient here. So now that the hoglins are dead, I am going to try and get some piglin barters done. But to do that, it's kind of complicated because once you kill these mobs in this area, you need to walk away and go back to try to get them to respawn. So as I'm walking away, I have to kill all these guys. I do think I pick up a little bit more food here. But so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hightail it out of here. So over where I'm running to is where the fortress is, and but I'm not gonna go to the fortress just yet. And this is one of those things where I was talking about, like, I feel like I was wasting a lot of time just kind of standing around. So gonna head back over and see if I can get some bartering done. We have quite a bit of gold, and by the way, if you don't know a lot about bartering, like, if the more piglins that you have bartering, the better it is. The reason for that is because ender pearls drop so rarely that you have a better chance of getting at least one set of drops from one piglin at a time, rather. So I'm not really wanting to barter with a single piglin here. And so again, I'm just going to run over here and see if I can get some better spawns. Hoping to get better spawns. Also collecting just a little bit more gold because I feel like I still don't have enough. So I feel like I never have enough, you know what I mean? Like, you never know, because like sometimes you could just get tons of gold and get nothing, and then sometimes you can just get everything from like 3 pieces. And so kill this guy, and then again I'm gonna try to barter. So excuse me. So heading back over, I'm going to look in the same spots. I believe this time I actually do find what I was looking for. I think there was like 3 or 4 piglins there. So yeah, right there. So gonna get these guys bartering pretty quickly. I believe I was really close to enough obsidian to make a new portal, but again, it would have been so far away. I'm not really sure that it would have been worth it. So anyways, barters are going. I might just speed this part up, I think. All right, so now that I've got everything that I need from my barters, I am going to start heading towards the fortress. Because I don't have a lot of blocks, I actually have to mine quite a bit of wood, but we get lucky with the location here because there's like this really big grouping of these crimson trees here, these stems. So I just collect an absolute ton of these. And then I'm gonna start bridging over. I was very fortunate to have gotten one fire potion, and that will be really helpful when fighting those blazes. So got to get enough blocks so I can get in and out of the nether very easily. Collect the rest of these, and again, like, although I still feel like we're running slowly, we're only at 12 minutes and we've got our ender pearls and everything, and I know exactly where the fortress is, but I feel like there's definitely like ways to improve this run. So now I've finally made it to the fortress. Gonna stop real fast and do just a bit of crafting. I want to make a little bit of armor here and a shield just in case my splash potion runs out, because those splash potions they're just not very good. They don't last very long. So with that being said, gonna get that all set up and just start collecting these rods, man. I'm going for 6 because I know that that's all I really need. Doesn't really need more than that. So that's what we work on now. All right, so we now finally have all of the blaze rods that we need, so it's time to get out of the nether as fast as humanly possible. This is where it kind of takes a long time because it takes like at least 10 minutes to get to the end of the run, so it takes about probably 5 minutes to get to the stronghold. When I leave the nether, the only thing that I've really got to worry about is getting wool for beds, so that I can try to one cycle the dragon. So now I'm just heading out of the nether. Again, very boring stuff. I'm just gonna skip parts of these will obviously be sped up, so trying to make it as interesting as possible. We are finally out of the nether. It took a little bit of time. 20 minutes out of the nether is not too terrible though. So now I'm going to get my inventory settled up real fast, just clearing some things out. I gotta start collecting wood. I gotta have enough wood to make the beds that I need. So from there, I'm just going to make my Eyes of Ender. I already know what coordinates that I need to go to for the stronghold, so that's not really a problem. So gonna collect these and then head to the stronghold. All right, guys, so we are finally ready to go to the stronghold. Just got to dig down over here. This stronghold is actually a really easy one to find the room. So it wasn't like super bad. You kind of just go down and go over a few little bit. So when I get down here though, I've got to get my inventory set up, get my beds made, just check over things. I find it's very helpful to look at your inventory like 6 different times. I do this because like I feel like I forget stuff, and if I look at it a few times, then I feel like I am good. So I literally just stare at it because I'm weird, I guess. I'm not really sure. Anyways, so we found the portal room. Now I'm just going to block this off and then start clearing things out that I will never, ever, ever use. So we've got our iJevin, extra ender pearl. So this is where I kind of do the dump. Got to save my obsidian so that I can do the perch properly. Gonna make an extra sword. That way, if my beds don't work, I can kill it underneath of the head, which is pretty much the easiest thing to do. So at this point, just kind of looking at my inventory, things look good. Got to make the beds, obviously. And then again, just gonna keep staring at my inventory just to make sure that I've got everything that I need. Look at it again and again and again. So right there, I was having issues with my PC. My computer was completely frozen. I wasn't really sure what was going on. We only lost about 30 seconds or so, but I'm not really sure what happened. Like, does anybody else have that issue? Because like sometimes my computer will literally just freeze solid. I don't really get what happens with it. Because like I have a pretty good PC, I feel like. I don't really know though. Could be I need to update it or something. But regardless, we're ready to go. So now I'm just going to run to the middle, get my obsidian block set up so that way I can perch, and then get ready for the perch. And this was kind of a brutal part because the dragon doesn't perch very quickly, sadly. It's a very slow perch, but it's fine. I hit some really good beds. I think I hit 250s, and then some really terrible beds. And that's one reason why I needed so many beds, is because I'm not super consistent at this yet. All right, so I think the dragon is going to be perching momentarily. I'm hanging out by this pillar to force the dragon to perch opposite of me. So when you see the dragon start elevating around that pillar like it is right now, that means the dragon's going to be flying over to the middle pillar soon, aka perching. So at this point, I know it because I can see it. I'm ready. So throw my pearl, and I'm going to get my bed. I fumble with my inventory. I'm so nervous right now. Like, it's so funny. Anyways, so dragon's coming over, gonna get my bed ready. First hit is a pretty good one, but I do some bad beds here. Like I think I got like 1 or 2 that were pretty terrible. So there's the first one's probably a 40. That one was like a 20. That one was a 50. That one was like a 40. That one was like a 2, and then like a final one. So there is our final dragon perch time. So once I go into the nether, it's good to go. Or not into the nether, but into the portal. So rough time is about 35:10, 35:15. I just forgot the timer's supposed to automatically stop, but final time was about 35:10, 34:10, sorry. Other than that, the run was pretty fun. I had a great time with it. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and thank you all for watching, guys.